Thunder Bay's Standing Committee for Finance and Administration isn't in favor of giving more cash to the Waterfront Art Gallery. Last night, the committee narrowly voted against administration's $2.5 million recommendation.
Also at City Hall last night, Quality of Life Standing Committee members weighed in on who should operate the indoor turf facility. Here's Jessica Clement.
Finance Standing Committee members voted not to endorse city staff's recommendation to give an additional $2.5 million to help the Thunder Bay Art Gallery with the increased costs of its new waterfront facility. Members were wary of providing more money, suggesting a partial opening of the gallery could set a precedent for future funding requests.
They've been through some bad luck with inflationary pressures and maybe changes of board members and whatnot. I'm not sure the details of what happened. I was not here at their deputation in the summer, but it's not a good situation. As a partner, we do want them to succeed, but I think the community is very leery right now.
I don't think there's an appetite to continue dumping money into this project. Not that it's not worthwhile or there's a cause, but you know, my constituents and people in the city, you know, since that report came out, it hasn't been, yeah, let's give them more money.
Also on the agenda, committee members heard deputations asking for the city to allow ball pythons to be kept as pets. A referral was put forward to bring the item to City Council. Most members voted in favor, except for Mayor Ken Boshkoff, who voiced his strong opposition. He says the exemption could support the illegal exotic pet trade, adding that he will do everything to stop the bylaw change.
I will research the legislation in terms of strong mayor's power to ensure that we don't allow this environmental abomination to happen here. Thank you.
The Quality of Life Standing Committee met later on in the night, with the biggest topic of discussion being the operating model of the turf facility when it opens next year. Members were asked to give feedback on which operating model they prefer.
There's essentially two types of operating models available to council. One is for the city to operate the facility, and a second option is for a third party to operate the facility. It could be a private or not-for-profit sector operator that would operate the facility through an agreement with the city.
All committee members stated they prefer the facility to be operated by the city, with some worried the facility won't be up to standard if operated by a third party.
I will not support a third party for-profit carrier.
All items discussed Tuesday night still need to be voted on by City Council at a later date. Jessica Clement, TBT News.